All right, quick update for you here on the blockchain stuff. So I've got three parts to this. I've got this fan app that allows fans to take photos and upload them and share them, and you earn points and can spend points on stuff. That's already working. I've got the private blockchain, which you saw me do, and then what I need to do is, you just can't connect it to, right? Because the blockchain needs signing keys and a bunch of other stuff to approve these transactions. So what I did is, and you never put those public keys or private keys in a public app. So what I did is I'm created a middle layer. So it's a small backend service that runs on one of the machines and holds all the keys. And it's the only thing that actually talks to the blockchain, right? So this fan app I have talks to that service. The service talks to the chain. So the keys never leave my private lab. So it took about an hour to do properly, and Claude helped me out a lot with it. So yeah, definitely. So up next, what I then did was I set up wallets, right? So every participant will end up getting a wallet, right, on the blockchain, and the money's not real. But I also needed 7 starting accounts. So I needed one for my own company, I needed for the team, and then I need a number of player wallets, right? So that I can just show the way things work. So you run a script and it spits out wallets, and you get that all set up, right? And then I just funded it with 100 Ethereum, because if you remember, when we set up the blockchain originally, we created that one account that had an obscene amount of Ethereum. So we just transferred some so that they had some on there. So yeah, and be careful. I accidentally pasted the private keys the first time into the chat, and Claude flagged it. So I had to rebuild those keys for new ones. Lesson learned, private keys stay offline. So the API services a Node.js application, and it's just a way to run JavaScript on a server instead of in the browser. We used a framework called Express to handle the incoming requests. The whole service is about 20 files, right? And there were a couple moments where Claude catches things, whether it's Claude Code or Claude AI catches things, and so it's good working through it. So you can fix them before they become a problem. I'm going to have to make a second part to this because I'm over my 3 minutes. So part 2 coming right up.